Hello, my name is Andrew Trento. I own Trento's Martial Arts and Fitness Center in Rochelle Park, New Jersey. I'm a 4th degree black belt, and what I'm going to be doing is some instructional videos on some of my self-defense material that we have here at my center. The problem with some systems of martial arts is that the mechanics and the principles should all remain the same that affect the body in the most effective manner. Bruce Lee created an art called Jeet Kune Do, and his philosophy was to blend all of the greatest components of each martial art into one and get rid of the things that don't work. What's very important when doing self-defense training is simply understanding how the body works. One of our videos is going to be the 4-point system. The 4-point system was developed a few years ago in my training, which uses very simple mechanics and simple techniques. Whenever you are in a confrontation, you will be under stress. Now, the great thing about stress when it comes to self-defense is that your gross motor skills enhance. Your fine motor skills deteriorate. So your large muscle groups will work for you in a more effective manner. When you are in a confrontation, you bring both hands in front of your face, just like this. This is called guarding position. Notice I didn't say fighting position. Fighting position, psychologically, you are engaging in a fight. Guarding position, here you are on the defense. A lot of police reports are actually written up differently when you use that term. You sound like you're more the victim and you're the one who gets out of the one in the wrong. The 4 points works as thus. There's 4 points. When I say 1, you're going to go to the outside of the body and return back to the middle. This would be number 1. And it's a very sharp motion, guiding with the wrist on the outside. 2 is the inside of the body, again guiding with the wrist on the outside and back to the center. Always return back to center. 3, you're going to lift your elbow up and reach high over the head, covering the entire top of the head and down to the center. 4, you're going to bring the wrist down and then back up. The primary hand is the front hand, which will be doing all the work. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice that my back hand always stays in front of my face, simply as the backup. This hand can do the same movements for 1 on the outside, 2 on the inside, 3, and 4. We train the backhand as a just in case you go past the center or someone's too fast. Both hands will be able to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This works coordination, also builds memory for the students, and is able to be used in low-level confrontations and high-level confrontations. You could even intertwine both levels of force. There are 2 types of levels of force. Low level means that the level of harm that will be done to you is not as extreme. High level will obviously mean the harm will damage you in some way. A grab, a push, a shove, a poke are all low level. Punches, chokes, being on the ground, bear hugs are all considered higher levels of force. With your 4 points, you can be very unpredictable by moving your hands in different directions, making it very unpredictable to where your hands will be and still guarding your face area. A lot of systems have them doing the same thing, going up and down, or left, right, or even these circling palms. The problem is you're doing the same thing over and over. That's the very definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. By being able to have this motion, we have several different combinations you can make. It's very hard for the attacker to grab you. The harder it is for the attacker to grab you, the more likely they are going to give up. They do not want to work hard, and they can get away from the scene quickly because they don't want to be caught. The more difficult you make it for the attacker to get you or to get you quiet, the safer you will be. So your gross motor skills are perfect here because you're under that stress and you're able to move very easily, especially when you train your body to react that way through muscle memory, where the body just reacts properly, responds in an effective manner without thought being involved. Of course, this works high level also. If a punch came, I can deflect it just like this, like that, and the other hand's just there, just in case. But I never pass my shoulder area. Going wider is not good for the ligaments. It also has an open space. It's a little risky at first, but you wait till it comes within your shoulder reach and you can deflect it. The harder the strike, the more it will deflect. Basic physics. Same thing on the other side, whichever way you go.